Welcome to Playing Voodoo. I'm your host Derek, and joining me today, Alex and Martin.
I got like butterflies. Alright, here we go.
Today's the day that we do Season 44 Survivor Draft. Yes, we'll be drafting the players for who we think will win the upcoming season. We will each get 6 players each. Martin is new to this. Last year we did it with Alex and I.
Who won?
Alex won.
Who got fucking annihilated?
Alex took Gabler with his second to last pick.
Yeah, but I took Sammy, Cassie, Jesse. My team was fucking stacked.
So normally I would have the first pick in this draft. If it was him and I again, but Martin's joining us for this one.
He's an expansion team.
Expansion draft.
Expansion team. I'm like the Las Vegas
Golden Knights,
Krakens.
Krakens. So he's going to get first round pick, and Derek will get second.
And then Alex will have third. And this will not be a snake draft, so we'll stay in that order for all 6 rounds.
Yeah, so Martin's got a lot of pressure on him here. He's got the first overall pick. Like that's a lot of pressure right there.
Yeah,
he's going to get the 16th overall pick where Gabler was taken.
Yep.
So there's 2 pressures right there. Okay?
I can't imagine having the first overall pick and fumbling it. Couldn't happen.
You did it a couple times. So,
yeah, that's my biggest fear is getting the first pick and they're like the first boot or like the super.
Yeah, boot. No, I mean this is who you're basing your team around. Like you're building your franchise around. This
I need like a NFL draft type introduction for who you draft.
All right, so Martin, you guys ready for this? I'm very excited.
We have like team names.
Yeah, Team Martin, Team Alex, Team Derek. All right, so. Martin, with the first overall pick.
With the first overall pick, Team Martin selects Sarah Wade.
Oh my God. What a bad pick. Sarah Wade. So is it because she's related to Coach, you think? Or
just for fun, I like to go off that Coach theory. I like that music you put, or I don't know if it was you that pointed out earlier.
The villain music?
Yeah.
The villain music. And I don't know if I'm reading too much into it, but I think she gets a lot of feature in that trailer they had, and maybe I'm thinking too much.
Looking for the edit right there?
I'm trying to look into like the edit thing.
I mean, you talked about that before, because originally we were supposed to be teammates, so we do know a little bit of where we're going on this.
Yeah, we have a little insight on what we were thinking.
I didn't think Sarah was going to go first.
Okay. To be honest, I had Sarah 13th.
Okay.
So I was not going to choose her.
I didn't have a specific spot for her. I had her in the top tier of people. She was gonna be a later third round, I think.
Later in the third round.
Yeah, third round, maybe fourth.
All right.
I was gonna see where she landed, but
give us more insight. Why Sarah?
I don't know. It's one of those gut feelings. I think. I don't know. I went through her bio.
Wade.
Wade.
Yeah, Coach Wade.
Maybe it's
Dwayne Wade was a winner.
Dwayne. Yeah. So we'll see.
We'll see, man. And I don't know. I guess I kind of opened the floor for you two if that wasn't any. A person that was up there in interest for you.
She was kind of, but she was not going to be first 2 rounders for me. Unless some crazy stuff happens.
Some crazy stuff? Oh.
Yeah. So, Derek, I have a feeling I know where you're going to go with this, okay?
That's you.
Yeah.
So, with the second overall
I don't think Alex knows.
Okay.
He's going to be surprised by this one. With the second pick of the Survivor 44 draft, I will take Claire Rafson.
Wow.
The venture capitalist.
Wow. Give us a little insight. That's a crazy one. That is...
Yeah.
That's a 5th rounder.
I don't know. She said, from what I got from her video, she wants to have a good time. She wants to play with fun players. She's down with the fun twist. She's down with Jeff Probst being Jeff Probst. So, she's used to being the odd one out, being that she's queer, black, and Jewish girl growing up in Illinois. So those are her words.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
I don't want to discourage you here, okay? But Russell Muscle has compared her to Ellie. So I'm just saying.
Did you think I was choosing her?
No, I did not. I thought you were going to choose someone else. I thought you were going to choose this guy. I'm surprised this guy fell to me, okay? And with the 3rd overall pick of the Survivor 44 draft, I'm going to take Dr. Josh Wilder. The Foot Doctor. Oh. I thought you were going to pick him because he reminds me a lot of Wendell. And I thought you were just going to be a little simp for him. But I'm happy I got him. I'm happy he fell to me. And I'm happy I got him in the first round. and not just because I don't know. I'm just happy. I'm excited about this pick. This is what I want to base my team around.
It's the same tribe.
Yep.
Soka, Blair, and Josh.
Yeah, we'll deeper in the draft. I'll tell you a little bit about my strategy and see if it pans out. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm very excited about that. So, Big Martin, you ready for second round already?
Second round pick already?
Yep. Is there anything else you guys had to say about your first? Okay, we'll go through.
I do want to talk about.
Okay, let's
who
go
did you
through.
just pick?
Josh.
Yeah, Josh. Man, he's been through some things. They just get past it really quick. He's like, oh, I had this kidney transplant. Oh, I had cancer, and they just like moved on so fast. I'm glad to see he's doing better now. Yeah, he's kind of the person that I would take because in the past, like last season, you saw me take Owen, someone who was adopted, right?
Yes.
And then someone like Ryan who was
scoliosis and all that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not scoliosis.
Bell's no. I don't know what he had.
Cerebral palsy.
Cerebral palsy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, in the past, I would take someone of that ilk. You're right.
Yeah. I just also ilk. Good word. I just also want to bring up that we all picked people within the best range of age too, 25 to 35. Okay. I went on the high end, Derek went on the low end, and you're kind of right in the middle with 27. Yeah. So I think I have the best pick of all three, but we'll go deeper and see what's going on. Martin, did you have anything else to say about your first round pick? First overall pick. This is who you're basing your franchise on.
It is who I'm basing it off. It was a late change because I had someone else originally in that slot.
Okay,
but just the first overall round though, I think went a lot different than what I thought it was going to go.
It went completely different. Yeah. I did not expect that. I definitely did not expect Derek's pick. So Derek changed everything. So he kind of opened up the game where I could make a little bit more of a crazier play here. So Martin.
Oh god.
This is the second round. Come on.
Second round. All right, my second round pick. I'm going with. Oh, I just had it. Danny Massa.
Okay, Danny.
Firefighter.
Dang. I was hoping to get him next round.
In third?
Yeah.
So, Martin, tell me a little bit why you chose Danny.
Well, we recently had a firefighter on a recent season that did pretty well. So I'm hoping that trend just continues.
Firefighters have done good. Tom Westerman.
He said he wanted to play like a certain firefighter. And then, or be perceived as how one played, and that was Sir Jeremy Collins.
Yeah. Collins, yeah. So the thing with that is he says something about how people will perceive him as a Friday douche, and he's like, I'm going to try and stop that, which makes me feel like he might be a Friday douche. So I'm wondering how long he can hide that, especially when you're hungry.
I mean, the way he was talking a bit, it reminded me of what's that wrestler's name from David vs. Goliath?
Oh, John
Mayor
Morrison.
Slamtown?
Yeah, he kind of sounded like him. Which is, I mean, I like Mayor Slamtown.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So there's that, and then also some of the insight I got from you guys in the first round. It feels like I can kind of change the order I had because I can get some of the players I wanted, I think, a little bit later than what I expected.
Oh.
So now it's kind of, I'm changing a little bit of my draft.
Yeah, Danny was a later pick for me. I was going to go, I think, probably maybe fourth round if he was still there, maybe third, depending on how stuff was going, but a little too early for me here.
I had him 8th, so yeah, he was.
Yeah, second round. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So you ready for your second?
Yeah. I think I'm gonna surprise you again. To be honest.
Okay.
With the 5th pick of the 2023 draft, season 44 for Survivor, I, Derek, will be choosing Bruce.
Okay, that is a terrible pick.
Is that the football player?
No, he's the realtor.
Oh,
the dad, husband. I enjoyed his story. Like I just said, another he was in the foster care system at the age of 2, adopted at 7, and now he has 2 sons. And he compared himself to a chameleon. I'm like, cool, let's go with it.
Oh yeah,
he wants to be adaptable. He does look a lot younger than his age. I will say that, and I could see people. I don't know. I'm trying to open up my team a little more this year because we saw his past season with Gabler. I want to choose people that I think will listen and be receptive of learning about people and their stories, and I think he could be someone that does that.
Oh, so there's no take backs on this, right?
No.
All right. Well, so it's heavily rumored he's going to be the one that gets medevaced.
Yeah. That's what it looks like in the trailer. If you watch the trailer, I think it's it.
Yeah, so
I have not watched anything.
In the trailer where the guys like pass out, they're like, "Medical, get in here."
Well,
it's
that,
heavily
but like,
rumored.
they show like a close up, and I think he's bleeding from his forehead.
Yeah, so it's
So I
heavily
think
rumored it's him. So when you took that, that was very exciting. Because that's what I thought was going to go last.
Y'all can tell how I prepped. All I've done is watch their intro videos.
So with this, wow, man, I got the first two people I wanted.
Those are my first two.
I'm taking Matthew. And not the Matthew you're thinking. I'm taking Matthew from Ohio.
The barbershop.
The barbershop one.
Okay.
I'm taking Matthew. The edit for him in the trailer was huge. You get a whole thing of him climbing the rock and possibly falling to his death. But I think he's going to survive. And it was just heavily focused on him, it seemed like. So with not knowing so much about the season, I'm going to go off of what they're showing so far. And I think that is huge. Also, Russell Muscle and a lot of the other people are picking him to win, right? Not Russell Muscle, but Peridium and them are picking Matthew to win.
We also know someone that liked him. I mentioned Alexis.
Alexis did like him.
Yeah.
Thank you, Alexis. That's what I'm taking. That's my first and second, and my team is already stacked.
I had him high, but those are my first two.
Yeah. Anyone want to comment on their picks so far?
I'm feeling good. I might be down one already, so
Yeah.
you can't get much worse from here.
You can only go up.
Yep.
You can only go up. Okay. So Martin, with the 7th pick, where are you going?
With the 7th pick, Team Martin welcomes the youngster, age 20, Mr. Carson.
Carson. So what are you expecting from Carson?
Well, he's a very smart kid, NASA student, and I'm hoping he's kind of close to what Christian was.
I've been hearing comparisons between them.
I think that's a comparison I hear a lot, and I'm hoping it just plays out pretty well for him. And the cool thing on here is that he 3D prints his own Survivor puzzles, man. And he does that, so if he comes across that on the show, I mean, that should be helpful, right?
Yeah, you'd think.
Yeah, where's the social game?
Yeah, so this is the thing.
I don't know. I'm kind of just hoping it works out for him.
Remember, so he's there's this thing, there's a new thing where it's the young white guy is a new archetype. Okay, so you
young person at least, yes.
Yeah, but
it tends to be a young male.
Yeah, and they're all white in this category. So it'd be like Xander, Sammy, Zach from 42, and Carson now. I think he's more like Zach from 42, the guy that got voted off first.
Oh, okay.
I think he's more like that than Xander and Sammy, late game players. So
fingers crossed.
Yeah,
it turns out the other way.
Yeah, but that's who I see him as. Derek, time to start rebuilding already.
My third person is still there, but I'm gonna make a switch.
Oh boy,
I'm gonna go with my 4th person. I still have my top 4.
Okay.
The only one that wasn't taken was Matthew at 5.
Okay.
That's who I wanted. So my 3rd selection. So with the 8th selection of the Survivor 44 draft, I will be taking Kane Fritzler.
There you go. The rebuild is starting.
From Canada.
I like that pick. That's the first pick of you guys I'm actually a little upset about.
He was next on mine if he was.
Yeah. I kind of
Canadian too. That's Canadian. Huge. Canadians are winning.
Canadians have been winning
2 in the past 3.
Yep. Yeah. So we'll see if that's who Russell Muscle wants to win because he's Canadian. So
I could see in his, at least in the video, he says he could be perceived as someone that's goofy, gives off that kind of vibe and presence, but he's obviously very smart,
confident too.
Graduate from law school, confident. Yeah. I don't know. Since I'll keep more of my notes to myself. It might be leaking what I'm going to be doing later on.
Yeah, now I gotta fucking figure out what your strategy is. I have no idea what. I think Martin's just going crazy.
Yeah, I'm just going. I think like how Derek kind of mentioned, I really didn't have much prep in this too. It's kind of more of quick glances.
I mean, you knew that there was a medevac.
Yes, I did know that. I was aware of that.
All right, so is there anything else you want to say about your guy, Derek?
Yeah, I think I just picked the winner.
No.
Really? You picked him third round. Why didn't you take him at first?
Why didn't you take it?
I don't think he's the winner. I think he's a good player, but he's not the person I'm going to base my franchise around.
Yeah.
So, with my pick in third round,
Onomatopoeia?
no. I'm taking my first woman. I'm taking Helen.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think Helen's got a good strategy going in. I like the way she likes to play like Erica. And if there's an hourglass in the game, you know she's going to win. So I've also heard a lot of hype around her too. And I'm very excited to see how Helen plays. My team is fucking just stacked, man. Just absolutely stacked. I got no Benevac so far, dude.
Oh, man. I got to hope in 10 days that's not true, but we'll see. I hate to see someone get medevac, regardless if it's him or not.
Yeah, it's just funny that you took him second round.
Yeah.
All right, Martin. Ready?
Round 4, right?
We are on round 4. You got the 10th overall right now.
All right, 10th overall. Team Martin is selecting.
So we're at the halfway point now. So this is the bottom here of the players.
Let's recap of who's been chosen so far.
Yeah,
I have the order here if you want me to go through it.
Yeah, we'll go. I'm keeping track too, but go ahead.
Okay. So round 1 recap. Was
First overall.
Sarah,
Crazy.
Claire,
Even crazier.
and Josh.
Very good pick.
That was your round 1.
Unbiased.
Yeah.
Round 2 went Danny, Bruce, and Matthew.
Great pick.
Round 3, Carson, Kane, and Helen.
Yeah, no, I think the third round is where we're starting to see you guys take form.
That's where we rebuild our teams.
Yeah. I think you haven't had a bad draft so far. And Derek's got to start rebuilding.
I mean, my team's still there, you know?
It is, yeah.
No one's gotten many yet.
We're just saying like it's already happening. It could be
Yeah,
something
no, it
completely
could.
different.
Could be one of our picks for all.
Yeah, it could be. Okay, so now with the 10th overall, we're in the second half of the draft.
Round 4.
Yep.
First pick of round 4, Team Martin is taking Yam Yam.
Oh!
I thought you were going to take the last pick.
God, I wanted
I know. That's why I said onomatopoeia. I thought you were going to take him.
I didn't think Martin was going to take him. And I didn't think you were going to take him. I thought you might have. That's who I wanted. Damn it.
No, I had Yam Yam 6th.
Round?
6 overall.
6 overall.
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. Why are you taking Yam Yam so high?
Yam Yam is someone I thought was going to be gone at this point. So I'm kind of happy to see him still here. We've talked about it. I don't really like him.
No.
But you pointed out how much how featured he is, and I think that's good for him.
It's the larger than life characters of one of the last 2 seasons with Marianne and Gabler. Mm-hmm. So that's why I thought, hey, maybe Yam Yam might sneak in.
That's a pretty good trend. And I think in that 3-minute preview of the first episode, Jeff talks to him.
He does, yeah.
Which I think is a good sign.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that's my pick for this round. I'm taking Yam Yam.
Damn it! All right, now we're starting to get into the people I don't want. All right. Oh yeah. Derek.
Okay.
Now it's just I think Yam Yam is a very defining person in this draft because I think now we're starting to get into the people that was the last one we all could agree on we wanted to take. Is there anyone between us that you actually really want to take, or is it kind of who
that's left or that's been taken?
That's who's left. Is there still people that you want to take, or is it more I'm going to try to take the best person available at this point?
Well, like how I mentioned earlier, the way you guys kind of gave me some insight. There's some people I want, but I know you guys don't want. So that's changed it a little bit.
There's
for me.
pretty much no one I want now. Okay. Derek?
With the 11th pick of the Survivor Season 44 draft, I will be taking Lauren Harp.
Okay.
Elementary school teacher.
Yeah, she was going to be around here for me.
I had her 3rd overall. I was going to take her last round instead of Kane, but I didn't think Kane would come back to me. I thought Alex Martin would have took him.
It was a good call by you.
So, yeah. She's, for her words, she anticipates her being underestimated. She's a single parent with 2 boys. Knows how to just pick up the pieces and just roll with it. We've seen teachers go far. I chose one last year, in Mariah, that didn't turn out too well. But we saw in season 39, teacher 1. I won't spoil since Martin hasn't watched that season.
Well, there was a season I just watched where a teacher went pretty far. She didn't win. 18. Well, not teacher, but she was a principal. But I mean, close enough.
Yeah. And she fits that age range for the winners. I usually like to pick people that are in their early mid 30s is kind of the range that for winners in my mind.
God damn it, Derek. You guys suck. This round sucked for me. Now it's just starting to change.
Were you gonna choose her?
Yeah, she's the next person I was gonna choose. She was the best one available at this point. Oof. Man, there is no one I want. Okay, you know what?
I ended up with my first 4 people.
Wow.
Damn.
Actually, I'm curious for that.
No, I'm thinking pre-merge at this point. So I'm gonna take the best person I think available that will make it to the merge. I'm gonna take Brandon, football player. I don't think he's gonna win, to be honest. Okay, but I think he is gonna be a solid player and he will go far in the game. I think he's gonna be a loyal player in Lions. I don't think he's gonna play too aggressive, so it'll be a good number. And I think you'd be crazy to vote him off this early or in a pre-merge. So I think he's almost a lock for the merge, and that's why I'm gonna take him.
Is he one of those he's like the muscle of the group, so that's why he would make
he's
it that
the
far?
beast. Yeah. I mean, come on.
Jack of all trades, for his words.
I think he's a big athlete. I think that's why he's gonna make it. We'll see. He's a pilot apparently.
Are you worried that they would kind of see him as useless once the shelter's built?
No, I mean
I'm assuming he probably.
They gotta win challenges.
Let's just try him.
They gotta win challenges.
That's true.
I mean, I don't. Yeah, I don't see him going pre-merge unless he's the medevac. Second to last round, Martin.
You don't want to recap this?
We can recap it real quick. Okay.
It kind of sounds like it didn't go your way.
No, it did not. No,
I know. I feel like I'm killing the draft now.
You are. You have rebuilt pretty quickly. So, 10th overall was the defining pick of the draft, which is Yam Yam.
Yam Yam.
Dude, you told me you hated Yam Yam. What changed?
Well, I don't. He's just over the top for me, but I see where that plays out in this show. Yeah, he's a bit much for me, but I can still see where that plays out in this season.
Yeah, I mean.
So that's basically it. I don't like him, but I don't mind having him on my team.
This is the thing. He's either going to be first one out on that tribe,
which is a possibility.
He's going to win.
Or he makes it far, yeah. So that's the chance I'm willing to take. And
then Lauren Harp, Derek. Someone that I didn't really want first, but probably was the best person at that spot. So good pick. That was a good, solid pick.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, you're rebuilding pretty quickly there. And then I took Brandon. He was a depth player on my team. Okay, good role player.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to prolong this
bench player, right?
We'll see. I mean, I'm trying to prolong bad decisions I'm going to make. I feel like my next pick is my last pick. Okay.
Essentially, yeah.
So I'm trying to prolong bad pick, and here it is, pretty much. Okay. So 13, Martin, who are you taking?
13, Team Martin will be taking the other Matthew.
Okay.
Matthew Blankenship.
I think it's a good pick around here, yeah.
Yeah, and then it fills out who I had originally in my top 4, because I have my top 4 now.
Okay.
So I think this slate, that feels pretty good to have my top 4.
Did you get your top 4, Alex?
Actually, I have my top 5.
No, I have my top 3.
Okay, so we each got our top 3.
Yeah, I have my top 3.
Very different, huh?
The only thing, if I got Yam Yam, I would have got my top 4.
Yam Yam was my 5, so that rounded out my top 5.
You asshole.
So Yam Yam was probably the person we were all highest on.
I guess in a consensus,
yeah, maybe.
Because
I think
4, 5, 6.
I think, and he was right in the middle too, right in the middle. So I think I said he's the most defining pick of this draft. That's a Mason Dixon line here. So.
Mason Dixon.
Hey.
But Matthew B, I know that's who you wanted when we picked a team.
Yeah, that was mine, and I was kind of glad that I heard you guys didn't want him, so let him slide this far down.
Yeah, so the thing with that, I should have probably played it up more than I want him. I should have just kept saying I want Matthew, because then you would have thought.
Oh wait, that Matthew? Or the other Matthew?
But I heard a lot of stuff that he might be a first boot. That's where a lot of people are predicting him being first boot.
Okay.
So we'll see. But I mean, you might as well take him here.
Yeah,
there's no harm.
Yeah, well, we're past the point of, I guess,
risk where it's not a risky pick.
Yeah, it's not a risky pick because it's so late, and now these are kind of just throw the dice picks where hopefully you get something good out of it.
He could easily win too. I mean, the bottom person usually always wins, like Tony and Gabler. So Derek at 14.
I'm deciding between two ladies. Unsure which one to go with. One of them I had ranked 7th, the other one 11th. But I kind of want to mix it up about how my composition of players are going. I'll take Maddie Pamela.
Okay. So
she quit her job to be on Survivor. Love that. You got to do what you got to do.
Dedicated, man.
It's a once in a lifetime opportunity, so I know she's going to make the most of it.
Also
and
shows that
she said that she doesn't want to just play a passive game. She wants to lead the charge once the merge comes.
Yeah, this was one of the people that I did not want, at all, kind of. It was...
I get that, but at the same time, this is me, taking a risk. I'm like, if it turns out well for her, then I'll take the chance. But, yes, I could see more scenarios than not where it turns out bad.
Yeah. My thing with that is she's complaining about social game, and that's what wins Survivor. Social games. I get you want to be the alpha or whatever and run the game. That is not easy to do anymore. I think only a couple of people have done it. I mean, the last 3 seasons, no one's been running the charge. I think maybe Marianne towards the end, but
we've seen it in Australian Survivor.
Yeah,
you should be watching those, and we're doing episode recaps on those. So be sure to tune into those.
Nice plug there. Yeah, I did not love her. I get why you picked her. It's risky. It's late. So, I mean, who else are you going to take? But I don't know. So, yeah. We got all women left, too. So.
I know. All ended up.
Yeah. It's a little sexist of us, but whatever. All right.
Well, I actually had a lot of the guys near the bottom, but you guys took them.
Okay. So, this is my last pick. I think I know who you guys are going to leave me with at this point.
No.
Really?
Yeah, no, you don't.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm still on the fence on the last couple left.
Yeah. So, I'm going to make it easy for you guys. I'm going to give you guys, you're going to have to choose between Jamie, Carolyn, and Franny, because I'm going to take Heidi. Okay? She reminds me of a lot of a NECA type player. However, I think she's on a stronger tribe than NECA was. So I think she could insulate herself deeper into the game and go farther. And I think she's probably a lot likable.
She hearkened herself to Sandra, being that they're both from Puerto Rico.
Yeah, but that's probably one of the only things they have in common. I don't think she's going to win twice. So, we're at the bottom here. I'm taking who I think's best, and I'm taking Heidi. I think.
Hey, at that pick last time, it was Carla for you.
Yeah, it was.
Or it was
around this
Cody,
around this time.
Yeah.
Cody, no, but yeah, this is around that time. This is where I think we're gonna see the people that are actually gonna win. I think it's
it's gonna be one of these final ones.
So
we're not good at this. So if you want to,
I'm phenomenal at it. Okay.
If you're one of the castaways listening to this and you're chosen late, prove us wrong. We apologize. We don't know what we're doing.
Okay, I resent that because I'm actually really good at this. So we'll see. This is, I think, going to be the draft where I'm going to have a lot of issues. I don't think my team's as strong as the last two I had, so we'll see. But Martin, 16th overall pick. This is where Gabler was taken last year.
This is my final pick?
This is your final pick.
Don't screw it up.
This is the Gabler pick, man.
This is the Gabler pick.
This is the Gabler pick. Ooh. I am going to go... T. Martin will take...
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
You got 3 people here. Okay?
I know.
You got 3. You got Carolyn.
I'm waiting to read his lips.
We will be taking Carolyn.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Awesome. I love that.
I will leave you guys the other 2 ladies, but I will take Carolyn.
That. I love that. That was who I thought was going to go last. I thought her and Bruce were the last 2 I did not want to end up. So at least I didn't get my bottom 2.
I will take Carolyn.
Thank you.
Make the pitch.
The story of the recovering alcoholic, I think, is a pretty good story. So I'm hoping. I don't know. This is just about. It's just about.
So you haven't seen season 39? She reminds me of Nora. I
believe she said that like one of the.
Yeah, I think she
trailers.
Oh, that is not good.
So
she said she wanted to play like someone else, but will probably end up being like Nora.
Oh man, Nora is a rough individual.
Well,
yeah, she even mentions that she's kind of like Nora, but
I get Debbie vibes. Not Debbie, kind of Debbie.
No, Debbie's
Debbie
another level.
Fucking insane, dude.
Yeah,
not the Debbie you're thinking of. Another Debbie.
Okay.
Season 32.
Season 32. Okay,
and she's 34.
Yeah, and 34. She's female coach.
Female coach.
She's female coach.
Much worse.
Much.
That's tough, but maybe. Okay, so Derek, you get the last overall pick.
I'm excited about this because I had this person 7th for my draft board. I'll be taking Franny.
What a zesty pick. That was a zesty pick.
Yeah. I don't know. She said she gives off anxious energy. She'll stab people in the back with a smile on her face. But she said she's from Boston, but the bio said she's in Cambridge, which leads me to believe she goes to Harvard or she works for Harvard. So she's smart.
Or she's working for a firm around the region or something like that. You know?
She's a research coordinator, so yeah, she's smart.
in the preview they put out, Jeff talks to her. She's one of the initial ones that gets talked to by Jeff.
So yeah, I'm happy with my draft.
That only leaves you one.
Yeah. So this is the problem. Okay. I'm actually really disappointed in all you guys that the one person from Arizona.
I had her 18.
The one person from Arizona, our neighbor, she probably lives down the street. We did not take.
We probably ran into her at like Fry's or
We probably have, dude. If you've ever been in Mason, you probably ran into her. So yeah, we totally felt not good Arizona representation here. She fell to the bottom. I
didn't like her. I just don't like her.
No.
Regardless of Arizona, I had her 18.
I'm cheering for her. She's been around my house. I know. Because there's a house that she did a TikTok at. She's a TikToker. Okay. So yeah, she did a TikTok.
I mean, her bio said she's a yogi, whatever that is.
Is she like a yogi TikToker?
No, I think she TikToks about fruit and vegetables.
So yogi is probably some type of yoga and something else. I don't know.
Okay. However, I don't hate that she fell to me. Where'd you have her?
Yeah, where'd you have her, Martin?
Towards the bottom. She was one of those like indifferent or I could have picked her.
Oh, I didn't want her or Carolyn.
Yeah.
Those are the two I did.
I did not want Carolyn. I was going to take Jamie over Carolyn every day. No. Carolyn was probably my least favorite.
Your least favorite.
She sketches me out, man.
And this is no indictment on what we know about you guys.
Yeah, this is all just guessing about who's going to win the game.
Yeah.
You guys are probably all great people. But let's go through it. So
recap the draft.
Right. Yeah.
Do you want to go through
team? Let's just go through the teams.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, cool. Okay, we'll go through that. So we'll go through. Did anyone have any strategy going into this?
Hell no.
Yeah. I'll give some insight on my strategy. So last year, I did quite a bit of research, mainly honestly just watching the videos and looking at how the tribal lines were split and wanting to predict how the castaways would work with each other, if they would not work with each other. I didn't do that this time around. This time around,
you went the Alex way.
I just went with people. I'm like, you want to play aggressive? Okay, let's do it. You're gonna play passive? Okay, let's do it. So I just kind of went with the flow. Gonna see what happens.
Yeah, I looked more at tribe strength, and I think purple's in a lot of trouble. Especially if Bruce gets hurt, medevac, I think that tribe is gonna be just obliterated. Because who's going to be your...
I have no one on that tribe.
Who's going to be your...
I do have Bruce, sorry.
I have a good chunk of that.
Yeah, no, I only have one. I have Helen, because I think she will be the ending up out of that tribe. Because it's like, after Bruce goes, who's going to be the beast on that tribe? Yam Yam? Is Yam Yam the beast?
I don't know.
So...
I think
Carson's
it might come down to like the challenge, like physically. Yeah, maybe. Sure, there's no beast, but anything like mentally.
Yeah, the girls... Sarah's fit. All the girls seem fairly athletic. Helen, Sarah, and Carolyn all seem fairly fit. However, I'm looking like the green and orange tribes look stacked. You got Brandon, Kane, and Matthew.
Ratu and Soka.
Huh?
Ratu and Soka.
Yeah, you got Brandon, Kane, and Matthew all like it seems like at least decently fit guys, and then Danny, Joshua and Matthew on the other one. I mean, I think they look stacked on right away, and then let alone if one of the medevacs happens to their biggest guy on the purple tribe, I think purple is in a lot of trouble. So Mason, I kind of went for people I think are going to make the merge. In a way, I went Moneyball on this. I went more because I had the last pick, so I had to go play more like, hey, who do I think is going to make the merge kind of game, not who's going to win.
Yeah, it's a good strategy.
Yeah, so we'll see.
Which is a good showing for your team if you get a good majority. That's
I mean, it happened last year.
Yeah, so
it's happened almost the one we did in season 40.
I don't remember.
You want me to tell you? You want me to recap what happened?
No, not for this.
Because I absolutely just fucked everyone up, dude. I think I had 4 of the 5 people on the final tribal I had.
I had the other one, Sarah.
Because I drafted her and I traded her for Kim, who still got pretty fucking far.
Yeah. My people got far. We'll save it for after this.
Yeah, I'll brag later. But is anyone looking to trade right away? Anyone want to trade for? Anyone want to give? Or Martin, you want to give up Yam Yam for?
The only person I wanted is Matthew, but I'm not willing to give anything.
His Matthew?
Yeah, I'm not willing to trade.
I'm not giving up Matthew.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you want to give up Yam Yam?
No.
I'll give you 2 people. I'll give you Heidi and Jamie for Yam Yam. And fuck, I'll even throw in.
Your odds. 2 people.
Wait, who?
Your odds.
I'll give you Heidi and Jamie for Yam Yam.
Heidi and Jamie for Yam Yam.
And
his last 2 picks.
Yeah, I see that.
or Brandon for Yam Yam.
2 of those 3?
Wait, 2 of those 3 or all 3 of those?
Okay, well, what do you want?
It's going to start with all 3 now for the negotiation aspect.
I think I'm going to keep Yam Yam.
You're going to keep Yam Yam. Okay, what if I give you Heidi, Jamie, and Brandon? So I give you a fucking very unfair advantage.
You have to take it. That's 3 people.
Well, that bumps my team up to...
You'd have 8.
What?
You don't
I can't do that. I can't. That would devastate do forever. That would give you 9 people.
It would give
or
8.
no, give
me 8 since I've given away.
Yeah, I'd have 4.
Yeah.
But I would have my top 4, which I think is like...
Him and I have our top 4.
Yeah, well, I have my top 5.
Yeah.
So if I give away Yam Yam, then it brings me down to my top 4.
Do you want to do that? I'll give you... Because I don't think... How about Brandon and Jamie?
Are you just that big on Yam Yam?
Yeah.
Is that who you really want?
I think...
I'll give you Brandon and Jamie.
If you're going to... I think if you give him 2 people, there needs to be a conditional pick for next year. Next draft. So, like, ask for Martin's 5th or 6th next year.
I don't get it. Oh, cash compensation. Buy me a 6-pack. I'll give you Brandon and Jamie.
I'm going to keep Yam Yam.
Oh, yeah?
I'm going to keep Yam Yam.
You fucking dick. That's all I wanted. Derek, you looking to make a trade with anyone here?
No.
No? Are we good with our teams?
All right. I'll make a trade, sure.
What's the trade?
Is anybody want Bruce?
How about a 3-way trade, okay? I'll give Martin, I'll give you Jamie, he gets Bruce, and I get Yam.
And that wraps up our season 44 draft.
Are we going to go through it again? Yeah, I think we got through it. Okay, so...
Do you want to go by teams?
Yeah, sure, we'll go by teams. Okay, yeah, Martin, your team.
So Team Martin consists of Sarah, Danny, Carson, Yam Yam, Matthew, and Carolyn.
Derek?
Team Derek consists of Claire, Bruce, Kane, Maddie, Franny, and Lauren. Right?
Yeah, kind of a little out of order, but yeah.
Well, I forgot they jumped around.
Yeah, I went Dr. Josh, Matthew from Ohio, Helen, Brandon, Heidi, and Jamie. Anyone think they're going to win right off the bat? Like, anyone extremely confident they've won?
Yeah.
You are?
Yeah.
All right. Martin, you confident?
Not really.
All right.
I'm confident that Kane is going to make the finale episode to be there.
Maybe.
I guess I'll say I'm confident because I got the people I wanted. So I kind of have to be confident in my picks.
Yeah, man. The last 3 rounds were devastating for me. Okay, well, I don't want to talk anymore. Good job, guys. Good job on your rebuilds.
Good job by you.
Yeah.
Is there any consideration of trading Kane?
Kane?
Yeah.
What, for Undertaker?
For Danny?
Danny.
I had them around the same spot. I had Danny 8. I had Kane 4, though. Or 5. Yeah, I had him 4.
Would you trade Kane?
For what?
Well, like, who would you want if you were to trade Kane?
No. You're the one coming to the negotiation table.
Oh.
You have to bring the offer.
Yam
Danny.
Yam? Yam Yam?
Yam.
Yam Yam for Kane?
No.
No, okay. I figured I'd ask.
What about Danny? Would you trade Danny for Kane?
So my Kane pick was really good because you would have took him and then possibly he would have took him.
I'm not going to trade for Kane. I won't trade for Kane.
Yeah.
I would trade for Yam Yam.
Okay, I'll just leave it.
All right.
Well, we'll see.
Sorry for the long episode, people. I know this is very long, even longer than last year's.
When's the trade deadline? Trade deadline's the merge. Trade deadline's the merge.
No trades from here on out.
What do you mean? No,
This is
that's
it.
not fair. I didn't decide that.
Is there like a waiver wire? Like, can we drop players and then they get picked up?
Who did I almost drop? I think I dropped Sandra once.
How about this? If you do drop someone, I mean, I guess you have known. Why would you drop someone?
Yeah.
I'm just kind of throwing stuff in now.
All right. That wraps up our season 44 Survivor Draft. Be sure to tune in to the season premiere, which is March 1st.
Damn.
It's going to be a fun one. Yeah. Make sure to follow us on Twitter at PlanVoodooPod. Like or subscribe wherever you're listening, whether on Spotify or YouTube. Leave a comment. Who won the draft? Also, who do you think will be the sole survivor of season 44 Survivor? Let us know down in the comments. For now, we're out. This is Plan Voodoo, where split vote is not safe.